What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nyrah Rose, and welcome to my internet home. Today we are doing a spontaneous unboxing. So I actually had a bunch of errands that I needed to run today, and one of them was running to Sephora. And you see what happened was I had made a list of exactly what I wanted, to the point where I put it in the cart. I was gonna buy it online, but I put it in my cart because I just wanted the experience of going in the store, which is how I set myself up for failure. So I went in, I was like, I'm gonna get 2 items and that's gonna be it. And I ended up leaving with $225 worth of makeup. Now, if you ask me, I will justify every cent. I really will. I will tell you that all of it was necessary, and it probably was not. But I did it for y'all. I did it so that I'm lying. I did it for me. I did it for me. But it's gonna be worth it. I feel like it's an investment in myself and my happiness and my joy. So let's just get right into it. I've never bought this much makeup at one time in my life. You could tell I was on one, but I want to go through it and I want to show you guys what I got because it's so many wonderful things. So I'm gonna start with the and I'll make sure I put everything in the description below so that you know exactly what I have. So this is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Long Lasting Makeup and Setting Spray. I've never seen a setting spray that does me right like this setting spray. I mean, I can sweat, cry, bleed, and my makeup will stay right where I left it. I absolutely love this, and I had ran out, and so I needed this. This is one of the things that was on the list that I was gonna get, okay? So I love this. And how much did this one cost, y'all? Look at this receipt. This is the receipt. So I originally wanted to get the mini version of this because the mini version of this I think is only $10. But when I asked the lady to get it for me, she brought the big one, and I was like, I don't want to ruin her day by telling her to go back and get the smaller one. I don't want to do that. That's rude. So I just wanted to take what she gave me because that's the right thing to do. And this one ended up, instead of costing the $10 I was gonna spend, it ended up costing $33. We can have a moment in silence just for the extra $23 that I ended up spending on setting spray. But the positive side of it is you can also use setting spray to lock in your moisturizer. So even if you're not wearing makeup, this is still an everyday use product that you could use to lock in your moisturizers from your skin routine. So there's that investment. The next thing that I got that I'm so excited about, this is new. It's by Makeup Forever. I have never gotten anything from Makeup Forever. Like, I've never gotten anything from them before. So this is their waterproof makeup remover for sensitive eyes, which I won't say that my eyes are sensitive, but I do think that the eyes are a sensitive part of my body, and therefore it deserves to be treated with the utmost respect. So I was trying on some different lip glosses and lip liners and lipsticks, and I wanted to take it off because, you know, at Sephora they have the things where you can try makeup on, take it off, all those things. And instead of handing me the little you know, the little bottle, squirt bottle with the mystery blue liquid in it, they actually handed me this, and I use it. Wow. I use the little cotton rounds with this product. This, it looks like this. I am trying to make sure y'all can see it. By Makeup Forever. It's a pretty shade of blue. Y'all, it's like a lotion. I have never, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not good at taking my makeup off after I put it on because I put a lot of work into it and a lot of time, and I'm not so good at getting it all off. I'm the type of person, I will use a makeup wipe and or a baby wipe and or a wet paper towel to get my makeup off, because I just want to go and get in the bed. I'm not very good at my night routine, but that is definitely something that I really want to work on, is getting my night routine together, because I have hit 25 and my skin, I want to seal it the way that it is now for the rest of my life. So I thought that this was a great way to start. It's an amazing way to just literally melt the makeup off of your face. Like, y'all, when I tell you this came off like magic, it really did. And so I cannot wait to use this. I'll probably be using this tomorrow for a different video that I'm filming, and that way I can just really test it out and see, you know, watch it stretch its legs, because I was using it on lipstick and whatnot, but I really want to see how it works with foundation. From what I heard from the lady that I was working with, this is something that you use before you use your cleanser. So maybe this will be the start of me building that good habit of having a solid night routine. So the price for that one was $25. Now, let me talk to you real quick. I never spend this much money on anything. Especially if it's just like a cleanser thing, I'm just like, I could just wipe my face off with anything. But when I saw the way that this worked, I felt inspired. And also I decided to go inside the store, and I told you, I set myself up for failure from the jump. And so yes, I spent $25 on a makeup remover. And what you gonna do? Follow and subscribe. Okay. Let's try the next thing. Okay, this is also something that I love. I love Fenty Beauty. I love Savage Fenty. I love everything from Rihanna. It's fantastic. Perfect for the brown girls out here. So this is the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and I got it in the color Honey. This is what it looks like. This is how it came. And like I said, I haven't opened any of this. So, fun fact, this is actually something I planned on buying. I have actually two different shades. One is in Nutmeg, in a tiny size, one of the mini ones. The other one is the big size, and it is in the color Honey. So I usually use this to set under my eyes and around my mouth where I have more dark circles. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup today, so that is usually what I use. And I'm on my last little bit right there. Just that last, it's just right there. And for me, that was a sign that I needed to get another one, because that's the last thing you want to do, is to work so hard on your concealer and not be able to make it sit still and have it moving all around all over the place, especially if you're somebody like me who tends to have oily skin. We don't need that. And if you tend to be like me and you have more deep set eyes, so you have a lot of like creases and things like that, you don't want your concealer moving around. So this was important for me to get, I feel. As you can see, I am justifying everything that I bought. It's like I feel guilty, but I don't. You know? So that's this is what it looks like outside of the thing. I don't feel like I need to open it yet, considering I have an almost empty version of this that lets you know how much I like it. Oh, I got some more Fenty stuff. Also from Fenty, I ended up getting the Gloss Bomb Heat, Universal Lip Luminizer, and Plumper in the shade Lava or Lemon Lava. Okay, now I know you're looking at me, because I'm looking at me, wondering why would I get something that plumps lips? I have very full lips. Truth be told, I was not expecting for it to be a lip plumping lip gloss. What actually ended up happening was I was trying to find lip gloss colors. I'm gonna show you some different ones that I actually already have that's kind of similar to that color. I have this one that is by Rimmel London, and it's the Stay Glossy in the shade Down to Gloss, as well as my MAC Dazzle Glass in the shade Get Rich Quick. Shout out to my mom, whom I stole this from, where it's kind of like a shimmery, iridescent, kind of nudish, pinkishy kind of glitter lip gloss. And so I wanted to find something like that because I like these other brands, but I'm almost out of the MAC one. So I'm almost out of MAC, and I just got the one from Rimmel, but I really don't like the applicator. It just doesn't feel like the applicator was built for people who have big lips and need to get a little bit more help getting the gloss outside of the tube to apply to my lips. So I ended up getting this Gloss Bomb Heat, and when I tried it on, my mouth was on fire. It started burning, and I was like, I had to ask the lady. It was like, you know, she was talking about how pretty it looked on my skin and all that, and I was like, yeah, but also, is this supposed to burn? Like, is it supposed to feel like this, or am I having an allergic reaction right now? And so she let me know quickly that because everything in Rihanna's Heat collection is actually to plump your lips, and I've never gotten anything from the Heat collection. I usually get something from the regular Gloss Bomb or the cream collection that she has. So this was my first experience with this, and I honestly wanted to give it a try, and especially because Sephora does have that policy where you can bring it back if it does not work for you. I was like, you know what? I'm not losing anything. I'm just not. So the price for this one was $24 for a lip gloss. Ugh. The price we pay. The price we pay for the things we love. I actually want to try this on for you. So I'm going to be trying on some different lip colors and some different lip liners. And what I'm going to do also in my description is I'm going to put the brands and the color of concealer and foundation that I use on my skin. So if you're looking at this review and you're just trying to see if this color will work for you, and you just happen to have the same color skin that I do or foundation that I do, that you can know if this works for us or not. So what I'm gonna do, which is something I love to do, is because I have darker circles around my eyes and my mouth, when I try stuff on, I tend to like to put a little bit of concealer so that I can get a true color of what something will look like when I have my foundation on. But before I put the foundation on, because this is a gloss, I would like to see what it looks like without a foundation, to see if this could be like an I won't say every day because I don't want my lips tingling every day, but I want to see what this might look like on my natural skin. So let's give it a try. I just love this applicator. Like, Rihanna had big lip girls in mind. Rihanna was thinking about those of us who are fuller in the lips, because this applicator, it does the job. So I have a mirror down here. I like the way it looks. So even though it's supposed to have like a little bit of a yellow tint, it's not too yellow. So I do think that this is actually a really pretty gloss for me. And it's got a little bit of glitter in it. Ooh. The glitter is more so like a goldish yellow. There goes the lip tingles. There's the lip tingles. Yeah, so I'm kind of feeling that. I know it's like, it seems like it's a regular gloss, but if you do see it a little bit up close, you do see the gold and the yellow, the gold and the yellow glitter. So I really love that. I love that. I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer around to see what it'll look like. Y'all, this thing is tangling. It's tangling. Child. When she said he, that's what she meant. Y'all, this gloss is giving what it was supposed to have gave. It is giving exactly what it was supposed to have gave. So, let me see if I can zoom in for you. So it does have kind of a yellowish, goldish kind of glitter to it. Let me see if I can pull up this so you can kind of see what it looks like. You see that? A little shimmer, a little shine. I thought it was going to be really, really yellow. I really did on my lips, but it's not. That's nice. 12 out of 10. Love that. And the tingling has kind of stopped. So, that's good. I was scared. I was afraid. When I first tried it on, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Let me wipe this off. I'm not gonna use my new makeup remover from Makeup Forever because I do not have any cotton rounds nearby. So, I'm gonna just use my makeup remover cleansing towelettes ultra soft cloths from Neutrogena. I love these. These are so simple. So simple. Cool. Let me try that all over again. So, I got 3 different lip pencils. Now, funny story about these 3 different lip pencils is that I actually had a lip pencil from MAC in the shade Chestnut, which I thought looked really good on my skin, and it's that dark kind of brown. And y'all, I had lost it, and I was so upset, and I didn't have any other brown lip liner other than my NYX. And no offense to NYX, but the lip liner for me, it doesn't usually give me what I want. So I really wanted to go and get something else, and Anastasia actually just came out with some new lip liners, and the colors that really just got my attention was in the shade Malt, in the shade Sandstone, and Parchment. I kind of feel like I want to go from lightest to darkest just to make sure there's no transfer. So the first 2 shades I'm going to show you, they look so similar, but I promise you they are not the same color. And that's what I love about lip pencils, is even the slightest change in the color, like in the undertones, like it'll completely change your whole makeup look. So I'm gonna try the first one. It is a kind of like an old-fashioned pencil style that you would need a sharpener for, but luckily it comes to us and it's already sharpened. So, and it did come with a lid. So I'm gonna try this on. Now, when I tried it in the store, I did not put it on my lips. I tried it on my hand. So, I'm gonna just test this out as a lip liner, but I do know because my lips are so full, sometimes using lip liners as a lip liner doesn't always work for me. Sometimes I have to use the color to actually fill in my lips and kind of put a gloss over it and treat it kind of like a lipstick, because the color is just really bright on my skin. So we're gonna try and see how this looks on the outer parts of my lip. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I actually love this brown. I love this brown. This is giving what it was supposed to give. I need to put a gloss on top of it. Stand by while I look through my collection of glosses. Okay, I'm going to use this lip lacquer from e.l.f. in the shade Fancy. Yeah. kind of is in that family of lip glosses that I said I was looking for, which is kind of that nudish shimmery color. So I'm gonna put that on top, so we can just see this look at that. Come and see what the Lord has done. Y'all. Look at the shade of brown. I'm loving all of this. This is cute. I love this. This is what Sandstone looks like. It's giving a little bit of peachy, brownish, orangish undertones under the shade of brown, and I love that it doesn't look ashy on me. It's not too dark. That's one thing I did notice, especially being a brown girl with those hazelnut vibes. I did notice that sometimes when I try to find a brown, it's either way too washed out and tan, or it's way too like dark and it's giving like wintry, darker vibes, and sometimes it's not what I want. Additionally, I have been looking for different types of nudes that I can use for different makeup looks, and I could not find anything. So I really was kind of stepping out on a limb with this pencil from Anastasia, and it's amazing. And again, I'm gonna link everything below so you can get a chance to see everything. But I'm loving that color. So that's Sandstone. Okay. Cool. Here is the Anastasia pencil in the shade Parchment. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is Parchment. I'm gonna use the same lip gloss that I used from e.l.f. to see how it looks in comparison, but this one seems like it's a lot more pink and rosy, which is cute. So you see how this thing is bending and flexing? That's why I like the ones from Rihanna, because they're more stiff and have a bigger applicator. So there's this one. It's much more pink and ooh, bright. Let me zoom y'all in so y'all can see. It is giving that pink nude. Ooh, ignore that zit right there. Ooh, and this is looking a little green, but I ain't do all the I didn't go through all the normal steps I do with my makeup. Okay, so don't do me. So that's Parchment. These lip liners are partnering really well with glosses. Sometimes lip liners, they feel like they're kind of like crusty and drying, you know? So I just feel like when you try to like rub your lips together with a gloss, it doesn't seem to transfer very well, or it doesn't transfer very, like, they don't mix very smoothly. So you'll end up with those lines on your lip once you put the lip gloss on it. But with the Anastasia pencils, and like I said, from what they told me, this is kind of new. it's not doing that. It's going on very smoothly. So it's applying onto my lips very smoothly, and it's mixing with lip glosses very smoothly. So I'm gonna try this, the same pencil in the shade Malt, which is supposed to be a darker brown. I'll try it out with this. With the same lip gloss. Oh Lord, y'all. I'm going past my lip line. I tell you what. I don't overline my lips. I do not. I don't need it. Ooh. And that's one thing I can say. Every girl, I'll say it more specifically, from my experience, every brown girl needs a brown lip pencil or a set of brown lip pencils, because sometimes you will try on a color that at first look it's way too bright for you, and it's kind of makes it look a little washed out. Whew. But with a brown lip pencil, you can transform it. This is a whole transformer. It can transform any lip color to look like something completely different. Every girl needs a brown lip liner. And again, I'm going in with the same. Okay, the same lip gloss. I really don't like, I mean, I do use my lip glosses with my lip pencils, but sometimes I just hate it because I don't want the color to get on the applicator. Then you put the applicator back in the gloss, and then the gloss changes color. So I don't usually do that. So I usually tend to mix with my less expensive lip glosses. And this is e.l.f., so it came from like Walmart. Y'all, look at that. It's giving 90s, babe. It's giving main character of the story. Okay, it's giving girl next door. Okay, hold on. Beautiful look. That's what I do. Nice and brown. Nice and brown. I love that. I love that. So, ooh. I love this brown. I think that this was it. Honestly, as much as I did spend, I do feel like I love every single thing I got. Like, not just like, but I love every single thing I got. I don't second guess any of those. And so each of those lip pencils were actually $18 each, which as I was walking around the store, I saw that even though they were new, which would make you think it would be more expensive, it was kind of like the cheapest lip pencil that I saw in the store. I think probably other than the actual Sephora brand, but like it was the cheapest one that I saw. A lot of pencils go $20, $22, $23, $25 each, and these are $18. So you do get to save a little bit of your coins, just a little bit. But I very much enjoyed it, and I'm gonna leave it some. And ironically enough, y'all know how I said I had got this. I got all these lip pencils because I couldn't find my one by MAC. Crazy enough, right after we left Sephora, I went to get my car washed and detailed, and as I was trying to like make sure I got any trash out of my vehicle, I ended up running across my MAC pencil in the shade Chestnut, which is an old faithful that I love. And I was like, wow, where you been? Where have you been? But what I can say is I still love the Anastasia pencils that I got, probably even more than my MAC pencil, but I love that I got those because this shade of brown is actually darker than the shade of brown that I'm wearing. And so, like I said, being my shade of brown, it seems like when I try to find a brown, it's either too pasty, too much like my skin tone, or it's way too dark. So the fact that now I have a little bit of both, okay, I got something that's really, really dark if I want a more sultry look, and I also have something that's a little bit of a lighter brown if I want a more natural look, and then I do have my other shades. The Sandstone is a little bit more of a nude, and the Parchment seems like it's a little bit more of a peach. So I feel like I kind of have a nice little starter collection for my nudes. So there's 2 more products. So I got the Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax from Anastasia because Anastasia is really pulling me in with their products. Like, I've never bought anything from Anastasia, but I do know that people swear by that brand. I kind of really stuck to MAC, Fenty, cheap Walmart brands, NYX, oh, and I do like black owned lippies from the Lip Bar, stuff like that. So I'm very excited to try this out. But this is the Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. I love that it's clear, so that it's not like all white and pasty, because sometimes you'll get the wax and it's just like, child, it's just pasty. It's just not it's not giving what it's supposed to give. And I was like, well, it's wax, and it's like, yeah, but ugh. And so the way this feels, it feels like an edge control, which those of us who use edge control, you know what I'm talking about. It gives you that soft and kind of creamy look. If I could show you, it's very like very malleable. It's soft. So malleable, I think that's how you say that. But yeah, I had to get some more of that because I ran out of eyebrow wax. And now that I know how to do an eyebrow look that looks, to me, more natural by using the wax to just kind of stretch out your actual eyebrows and then filling in those gaps, I do not want to go back to the way that we used to do eyebrows, which was just like using your pencil to just draw on top of your eyebrows, because I feel like sometimes it just can look very clumpy and very fake and just boxy. I just don't like it. So I'm the type of person that I tend to like a makeup look that does look more natural. Now there are times where I do get a little bit extravagant and a little bit creative, and I do something more fun and bright and colorful, and it's a great time, but I tend to like stick to things that look more natural. So I had to get the eyebrow wax, which ran at a price of $23. So that was definitely something that was on my list that I just had to have. And the only other thing that I actually have from Sephora is, because I have so many points, I had 600 points that I just have not touched or used because I wanted to wait till I could really use something. So I used 300 of my points to get these Kiehls Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask and Ultra Face Cream. This is what it looks like. So I can't wait to try that out, but this is technically free. I didn't have to use any money to get these. I just used the points that I had added up from all of the other expensive purchases that I have made at Sephora. So, whew, coming out to a whopping like $230.75. That is all of the stuff that I got from Sephora today. That is my unboxing, and it's also my first unboxing in front of the camera, because I unbox things all the time because I have a problem. I actually have some Amazon packages downstairs right now that I'm about to go get. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you tap the like, bump the subscribe button, and share it with a friend, and meet me back here next week. Thank you so much, and God be with you until we meet again. Peace.